I am definitely excited to be bringing two this week to you. Yes, Christine, I just got your text. We are flowing. I tried playing around with my audio and ended up making it so I had no audio, and then I had to fix it. So hopefully I've decided this is probably the best version of audio. Last week was pretty bad with that echo. So hopefully that didn't give you a headache listening to our last class, our lift and flow. But we're going to be doing just flow today. So kettlebells, and let's start with a mat. And we're going to come down, actually laying on the belly, elbows tucked underneath us, all the way down here. And I've got my elbows tucked up underneath. And I'll fold one in front of me so I can just kind of lay my head down there as I reach my right arm forward like I'm going to shake somebody's hand. I'm going to inhale, press that left hand down to the ground, and turn and look as I reach for my foot behind me. Exhale, and then bring that arm down and the head down. Left arm reach. Inhale. Reach. And let's go through 6 more, so we do an even 8. That's 3. And 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Let's slide those hands back now, right where they were before, so we have those elbows down. Thumbs are going to be by the tops of our shoulders. Sorry, elbows not down, hands down, palms down. Loosen up the butt, exhale. And when you're ready to inhale, we're going to lift. Relax the butt. And we'll do 2 more. Last one. Now we're going to bring those elbows down. Take the right knee, bring it up to your right elbow. Press the hips into the ground and straighten out. Left knee to left elbow. And 6 more. Plant those palms again, dig the knees and the toes into the ground, push back into a quadruped, back, push up to the floor. Exhale, push. Gonna go 2 more. And on that last one, keep your butts back, stretch the arms out overhead, and then you can tuck the toes down, rolling up into a seated position. Butts on the heels, drop the right hip to the right side of the feet, pick it back up, butt on the heels, drop the left foot towards the left side. And so on for 8, so 3, 4, excellent. And on that last one, you can stay seated on the side, and let's splay out those legs to go into our shin box. Right here, I have a 90-degree angle in each leg. I can keep my hands behind me, or if you like more challenge, keep the hands off the ground. That's 3, 4, 2 more. 5 and 6, and now we're gonna do 6 where we go to the side, lean forward, squeeze the hips up in that full and slowly reach, switch. Three more. And one more. Excellent, nice and slow. Let's grab our kettlebells. So we're gonna load up and do the same 2 sets over again. First one, just doing our shin box with no hip press. Just side to side, loaded. Squeeze those hips forward. Press the knees down into the ground. 3 and 4. 2 more. 5, 6. Now we're gonna go up onto the knees, hip press. Hey, Evie. And slow. You're so cute. What a good cat. What a good cat. 3 and 3 more. 2 more. Last one. All right, let's put that kettlebell down to the side just for a moment while we come up into half kneeling. I'm gonna put my left foot forward, right foot down. Think about tucking that butt under, and let's reach our left arm forward, pushing that hip forward, reach our right arm back. And bring it back, we'll switch sides. And remember, tuck that pelvis, don't let that butt arch out, and reach. Now we'll do 4 more. Reach and back. Last 2. Reach and reach. Okay, let's take our kettlebells. We're going to come up into standing. I'm going to warm up our shoulders with some around the world today. Let's get our standing camera review. And let's hope I just didn't curse my camera with being out of focus. No, it looks focused. All right. So nice, soft stance. I'm having my knees nice and bouncy. And what I'm going to do is pass that kettlebell behind and in front, so we're creating an orbit around our body. And for me, the key to not throwing my kettlebells around is making sure my hands touch each other, that I have contact, that I'm not just grabbing the kettlebell, that I let my hands touch. So then I really know I have the grab. So let's go ahead. We're gonna do 4 times, 20 seconds in one direction. You can bring that to the center and slow it down, and then we're gonna switch the direction. So when we switch, it looks like into the middle, bring it back, okay? Let's get our timer set, ready? And I highly advise not doing this next to any mirrors or glass windows, because this tends to be the #1 move for dropping the bell, as it were, rather than drop the ball. Hopefully that joke was funny. Okay, 20 seconds, and we're gonna go one direction, ready, in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's orbit, touch, touch. Keep the knees soft and bouncy, don't lock out, and the core is engaged. 10 seconds, and we're gonna switch. Remember about bringing it to the middle, touch, 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 and 3, 2, to the center. Let's reverse our circle. Touching hands, good contact. You can control the speed of this. This can be a fast or slow orbit. 5, rest. We're going to take 20 seconds off and do another 20 for a 40-second round. There we go. I forgot where I put my water bottle. Let's go for another round. Get those kettlebells. Ready in 3, 2, begin your orbit. Pass and pass. Touch the hands. Bouncy and tight, like a spring. And last 5 seconds, and get ready to switch. 3, 2, and center. Switch your direction. Feeling the ground with our feet. The head is nice and tall. And last 3, 2, and bring it to center, down to the mat, resting 20 seconds before we do one last one. Now, if you'd like to challenge yourself on this last round, see if you can change the levels. So as you're passing this kettlebell, can I pass it higher and lower? Can I spiral around the body and you'll really feel those shoulders light up? Let's do our last round. Ready in 3, 2, here we go. Higher and lower, higher, lower. Last 10 seconds. And 3, 2, center, switch, high and low. Low and high. And 3, 2, bring it down safely to rest. All right, let's start working our power. Take a medium or light kettlebell, and we're going to be doing an alternating swing and clean. So one swing, one clean up to the shoulder. Your next swing is your switch. It'll look like the initial has one swing, clean. Then when I come down, this is my swing, and I can go right to the clean. So we're switching those sides. I'm going to set a timer for 30 seconds. And I really want us to think about use the power in your butt. I don't want to use the arms at all. So our shoulders have been warmed up. Let's give them a break. Ready? 3, 2, here we go. 30 seconds. Swing, pull it up for clean. Right to switch. Excellent. Last 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and bring it down safely. Rest for 20 seconds, and we're going to do another 30. 2 more rounds. All right, ready in 3, 2, begin, and swing, and clean. Have that moment of weightlessness. Hup. Last 10 seconds. Notice how my swing goes out, but my clean stays close. We rest. One more round. Here we go. Final round. And swing from forward it down to rest. All right. I'm gonna get into our first flow here. All right, so we're gonna start with a single kettlebell flow, and we're gonna work this one to a double kettlebell flow. So have whatever weight you're working with be something that you have a pair of, or maybe use one heavier weight. And then if you have, for example, if you have only a single 20, but you have a pair of 10s or a pair of 15s, work with the single 20, and then when you use the pair of 15s, it'll just be 5 pounds more or 10 pounds more, as opposed to having it be a big difference between the two. Because we want the weight to stay the same, we're focusing on the technical differences here. So first one, we're going to be doing a single leg deadlift, followed by a clean squat thrust, dropping into our windmill. So our 3 pieces of movement we'll practice just really quickly. For your single leg deadlift, if you want to practice with an assist, your first couple reps, coming down with that kettlebell next to the foot and up, and then let's do working our way to our hand off of our assist. Okay, so that's going to be our single leg deadlift, right? Our second one, we're going to plant the foot, drop the hips, and clean. Same movement we just worked, that clean. We're going to thrust it up into our, clean to the shoulder, squat and thrust. And then last one, from our thruster up, turning our foot out, dropping into our windmill. Altogether, that looks like single leg deadlift, plant the foot, thrust or clean, squat to thrust, and then dropping into windmill. When I come down, I'm going to bring my kettlebell down to the floor. Let's switch sides, single leg deadlift this side. Right, pick up our, or put down our foot, clean, squat, thrust, drop into the windmill. When I come down, put that kettlebell to the floor. When I come down second time, pick it up. Clean, squat, thrust, windmill, back down to the floor. All right, 1 minute. And as usual, we got 3 rounds. I'm gonna call out the first one, second 2, we're just gonna slowly work through flowing on our own. 3, 2, we're going to start with a single leg deadlift. You can start with your kettlebell on the floor. Standing in front of it, here we go, coming down. Oh, I said it for 30 seconds, coming down. Pick that kettlebell up, plant the foot, clean it to the shoulder. Squat and thrust. Turn your opposite foot out, drop into your windmill. As we come up, bring that weight down to the ground. Stand back up, reset, switch your leg. And up, clean, squat, thrust, and drop into windmill. Bring that weight down to the floor. Single leg deadlift. Clean, squat, thrust, windmill. Bring it down to the floor and switch. Whoop. That was a very unbalanced one. Last 15 seconds. I also didn't do a great squat. That's why I do these things. I make mistakes so you don't have to. Let's finish. Squat, thrust, drop into that windmill. Okay. Whew. Let's take 30 seconds. Left in your rest. All right, so I'm just going to call out halfway. Here we go. 3, 2, start with that kettlebell on the floor and go. Single leg deadlift up, clean, squat, thrust, windmill. Back down. Second leg. Single leg, pick it up, clean, squat, thrust, windmill. Woo, drop, losing my weight, losing my balance. Single leg, clean, squat, thrust, you're on your own, let's just flow. That's why I'm doing that. Kicking my wall. Just flow. Let's finish. Squat, thrust. All right. Let's rest for 30 seconds. And we'll do one more set before we pull out our second kettlebell and do our double flow. Maybe this is the best angle for this flow. I always struggle with single leg deadlifts if people want to see them head on. I feel like it's a little more useful to see it from the side because you can see like the head and the foot, how they play a role. Okay, ready? Last set. Kettlebells on the ground. Woo! iPhones on the ground. Okay, here we go. Single leg. Just flow with it. Almost there. Last 15. Finish out this last side. Okay. Woo-hoo. All right. Grab that weight. Now we have buddies. So when we have our buddies, we're going to be switching our deadlift, of course, to both legs, right? Boom. Deadlift. Then we must hinge back again to clean. So you're going to hinge back to the knees. Not all the way to the floor for the full deadlift, but just to the knees. Kettlebells back, pop, clean to the shoulders. Now we're going to squat, but we're only going to thrust one. And then that second one becomes our bottom kettlebell. Hey, friend. Then lower it down, back to our deadlift. Huh? So now it makes sense why we stopped on our single leg deadlift each time rather than swing to switch. Because now, when we do double, it's an easy transfer. So, 3 rounds. I'm going to call it out. I'm going to half call it out. And then I'm going to pretend I'm all alone for my last set. So are we ready? Have both your dumbbells, both your kettlebells on the floor, ready to go. I'm going to have one more sip of water so you get a little extra rest. Okay. Here we go. 3, 2, begin with deadlift. Deadlift, back to the knees, kettlebells back, keep them up for that clean. Now squat and thrust one side, lower the other one down, drop into that double loaded windmill, and kettlebell back down. Deadlift, back to the knees, clean. Now the other side, drop that down, and down again. Deadlift, to the knees, back, clean, squat, thrust, 1. Both down, deadlift, seconds. Let's finish. Squat, thrust. Oop, I did both. I got too excited. Bring it down. Finish in a deadlift. And rest. You got 10 seconds, second round. I'm only gonna call out halfway, but I think this is familiar, right? We were just working this pattern just on one side, so now it's the same pattern, but on both sides. Here we go. Dumbbells, I keep saying it, kettlebells ready. And 3, 2, let's go. Deadlift, up, down, clean. Squat, thrust, windmill, down, deadlift, up, clean, clean, thrust, up. Let's try and flow, clean, squat, thrust, windmill. 30 seconds, let's do this. 15 seconds. And bring it down, rest. Take 30 seconds. We're gonna do one more round where I say nothing and we just breathe. Okay, here we go, 3, 2, 1. It's time. I'm not gonna say anything, not gonna say anything. Just breathe, move with this fun music. Get a little excited and do both sides for my thruster. Twenty seconds. And up, finish, deadlift, rest. All right, have your water. Have your water. I'm gonna chill out our music a little bit. And we're gonna cool it off. Let's keep one kettlebell close by. Let's have one friend. So we're just gonna use him really quickly here to help anchor us for some of our, just a little bit, oh. Okay, there we go. Welcome to the floor. So let's have that kettlebell, whatever size he may be. And I just want you to reach overhead and anchor yourself with that kettlebell to the floor. Bring those elbows in and curl one knee in at a time. Oh. And then let's see if we can roll ourselves up and slowly unroll until the feet touch the ground. And we'll do 4 One more. And with that, you can scoot your anchor away, and I can turn my volume down, and continue to stay on your back with the kettlebell to the side now. And we can hug those knees into the chest. Take a nice deep breath. And go ahead, hold each kneecap, and let's go in a big, generous hip circle. Just use the arms, let the legs relax. And switch the direction of your circles. And let's finish here with both knees into the chest. And hold on to the right knee, let the left knee go, or let the left leg go rather. Hook under the right knee with the left leg, left hand. I'm tongue-tied today if you can't tell. Go ahead and turn and look to the right, and we're gonna exhale, pull that leg over and across, keeping the shoulders down on the ground. Big deep breath. And before we roll up, pull the knee up towards your shoulder and then roll back. So we protect our low back. And pull both knees back into the chest. And let's let go of the right leg now. Hooking under the left knee. Turning and looking to the left, and we'll pull that knee over and across, keep the shoulders on the ground. And pull the knee up to the shoulder before rolling it back. Pull both knees into the chest and practice lifting the butt up and starting to rock. And see if you can rock your way up into seated position. Scooting your legs out from underneath of you, sitting nice and tall. Front feet nice and straight. Open the back of the knees to the floor. Roll the pelvis as to find neutral. Open the shoulders and lift the head. With that, raise the arms up overhead. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Hinge forward from the hip. Keep the neck nice and straight, kind of like you're looking just over your toes here. And pull the shoulders low. Exhale, slide the hands back, and we're going to slide our right foot into our hip. And let the right knee fall open so that the right foot is on the inside of the inner thigh. And let's maintain our straight front foot here. Posture aligned in the same way. Inhale, sit tall, and exhale, hinging forward. Now I want to feel this in the back of my hip here, ideally not in the knee joint. And slide the hands back, fold that knee up, and slide our right foot back with our left. Left foot slide in. Open. Nice neutral posture. Foot good. And sit tall. Exhale, hinge forward. And slide the hands back. And bring that knee up. Slide those feet together. One last forward fold. And forward. And exhale, roll it up. And give yourself a pat on the back. Thanks for showing up on the mat with me today. And thank you for all your patience through all my technical issues. And before I go, just like to mention some things that have been helping me through some of this stressful stuff is I have been supplementing my diet with some 5-HTP. So this is a precursor for serotonin. I'm not endorsing it, nor am I endorsed by it. But if you find that you're being overwhelmed with stress, and there's also GABA, I guess you can't really read it, GABA. And so these help regulate chemicals in your brain that give you good mood and adapt to stress, basically. So there's a lot of stress coming our way, so I decided to amp up my defense a couple weeks ago, and it's been helping a little bit. So it's nice. Every little bit helps. And with that, thank you for coming to class today. And I will see you next time, everybody. Take care.